Coach, let's start with you and talk about this matchup against CIU. Again, always a matchup that is going to come down to the wire for us. We came into the game knowing we had a pretty good size advantage in the post with some of our bigs. And so when we ran the offense through the post, it seemed like we were relatively successful, but other times we weren't. So, just talk about kind of overall offensively how we did tonight and coming up short.
Yeah, I think, we did what we wanted to do. A lot of the times get the ball in the post. What failed on us today was we just couldn't shoot the ball from the outside. This is the first game we've had kind of system-wide failure of, being able to shoot the ball on the outside. So usually when you get the ball inside like we did, it opens up things on the perimeter, and when we got those shots, we just didn't knock them down. So we gave ourselves a chance. We scratched and clawed at a much better defensive second half. But in the end, they just made a couple of plays that, while we were turning it over, they were knocking down shots or getting the free throw line, making free throws.
You seem to make some good halftime adjustments. Herta really hurt us in the first half with several wide open, uncontested three-point shots. Second half, I think he was 2 for 10 or something like that. So just talk about that defensive strategy and trying to limit them, because I know they like to shoot the outside shot.
Yeah, basically when we're trying to switch everything, the guy that was switching off onto him and he was off the ball, was too far away, and we just really, talked about getting closer to him, understanding his, range and that kind of thing. So I thought we did a much better job second half of doing exactly what we talked about at halftime. And again, they scored 42 in the first and then 28 in the second. So we feel like if we can keep a team under 70, we're going to have a chance to win, and we did. It was a one-possession game down the stretch. And if we execute, on our sideline inbounds like we do every day in practice, if we just simply execute that, then I think it's tied up and it's a different finish. But, just it comes down to, are we going to be able to push through the adversity and keep getting better and let this allow us to build on our future and, make better plays down the stretch.
All right, Quez, we'll go all the way down to you and we'll come back to me. But knowing that you kind of were going to have to shoulder some of the offense, particularly early on when the outside shot wasn't necessarily working, what was working for you in the post?
Just really doing what Coach said, get a piece of the paint and make a move immediately, because when I wait and I try and back them down, being such a big body, they tend to flop or, get an easy offensive foul called. So I just tried to get to the basket really quick and make a move around them and get it going early, since I seen we were struggling outside, to hopefully, motivate my teammates, get them going, and keep us in the game.
You also had 5 blocks on the night, which was huge for us defensively. What was key? Coach had talked about getting more contested shots, but they really had a hard time penetrating, which was kind of night and day difference from last night, which we had a lot of penetration last night. So defensively, what was the difference for us?
Really just staying on the ground, not jumping, and moving our feet. Like Coach said, we practice that every day. So just having your hands ready, have your hands up, moving your feet, just contesting the shots.
Okay. Maybe let's go to you. One thing that we did still struggle with today was a little bit of key turnovers at bad times. From a point guard perspective, how important is it for you as somebody makes a bad play offensively, or there were several times tonight where we'd make a key rebound, go to the outlet, and somehow lose it out of bounds, that kind of thing. So just taking care of the basketball, how do you think we were able to do that tonight?
We had a lot of turnovers, which was a big factor in the game. It starts with me. I'm the point guard. I need to make better decisions. But Quez, great outlets, get going, but it was my fault. But, yeah.
As I talked to Coach about, Herta had, I think, 25, 26, somewhere around there. What kind of a defensive matchup challenge did that present? Particularly, I know you were on him a couple of times, and other players. I guess just talk about that matchup in particular.
Say that again. Sorry.
Just Herta in general, playing him defensively.
Yeah, he had a really good game. First half, he was knocking down. When we switched, Coach said we switched on everything. We had a tough time communicating, and he was knocking down shots. Second half, he did a lot better, but he did a great job. I give him props. Good shooting. Respect to him. We've seen a better job communicating on defense and closing out.
Offensively in the second half, it seemed like we kind of flipped the other way where we realized the outside shot wasn't working. And you were an instrumental factor in penetrating, getting the ball into Quez. And I think that kind of feeds a little more into your game of that slasher type point guard that you are. So just talk about kind of that the mentality that took to switch over to realize, okay, the outside shot's not working, we've got to generate offense somehow.
Yeah, the defense, when I go up the court, defense knows Marshall and Dustin, they're always hedging out on them. So when I go, the help side comes, and I have Quez, the big target. Even if I make a bad pass, he uses really good hands, finishes. Even if I go up, miss a layup, I have big boy right here to get the rebound, which really helps us. So I'm so glad for Quez on my team.
Coach, we'll close out with you here as we finish out the press conference here. Unfortunately, dropped 2 straight at home and then go for 2 tough games on the road. So I know you talked about last night, not letting last night's game beat us this night. How important is it to kind of shake off from this weekend and go hard into Tuesday?
Yeah, I mean, I thought the guys did a good job. I mean, I asked them today the word of the day was heart, and show me heart and kind of check yourself, make sure that you really are into this. And I told them at the end, I couldn't, I had nothing to complain about. I thought they went hard. We just, in our going hard, sometimes we didn't make the right choice or right decision. We just got to come out and work hard on Monday and be ready to go play a North Georgia team that is really good. I mean, they beat Emmanuel by 20 last night, and they're really, really good. So the fact that we beat them here last year, I told our guys they want to beat us by 100. So we got to go down there. We got to be tough. But you know what? These are the kind of games in November and December that make you really good in February and March. And our guys just have to believe that. They got to buy into that. We have a coach here in our program, in our athletic department, who just lives on that, and that's Mike Levere. And they'll struggle in the first half of the year, and then all of a sudden they'll win like 18 in a row because they just keep getting better. They keep learning how to play together. They keep learning. So, if we can continue just in a positive trajectory, just keep getting better each game, less turnovers each game, getting more of what we're looking to do, then November becomes a rear view, and we don't even remember it because we're enjoying how we've learned how to play in February and March. And that's really the message that I want to continue to preach to these guys. It's, I hate losing, and I felt like these were 2 games that we should have won, but credit to the other teams. They won them. They beat us. But I feel like that if we can take these losses and then be better prepared to play on Tuesday night, then that's what basketball, that's what sports is all about. And, I look forward to Monday. I know these guys are going to come out with huge hearts in practice. And I know that Tuesday we're going to get on the road and go into a very hostile place. And I have confidence in my guys that they're going to play well.